Hola, hey, what's up everyone? It's your girl Zay and happy new year. Feliz año nuevo. Y sí, my new year is just starting. Oh my gosh, yes, the new year starts when I say so. But let's get into the meat of the matter. Why is my new year just starting? Well, usually for the past 2-3 years, what I've been doing is fasting the first week of January, just for direction and clarity and anything dealing with, knowing what to do in the new year. So, some people, they're going to set resolutions, they're going to set goals, they're going to set, all kind of things, intentions, whatever you call it. I don't set resolutions because goals for me are very much ongoing, but we won't get into that as yet. We have a whole other video getting into that. Today I want to talk about what I learned during my fast, and this fast was so different. I don't know what it was, but I think it set the tone for the year, and it was just amazing. So the whole thing with this fast was faith, pretty much faith. Hebrews 11, and you'll see, words on the screen and stuff like that. Hebrews 11 was the forefront, the focus of this fast, and many of you may know Hebrews 11 verse 1, and you'll see it on the screen here. And the rest of the passage is just profound, and it goes on to show how persons in the Bible, despite not knowing the circumstances, or despite not knowing the future, or despite not knowing, all of that is going to go on around them, they had faith, and their faith was what made them able to carry through to the end. Even when you don't understand, or they didn't understand, like, what is God thinking, like they didn't understand even all of these things, they held on. And by holding on, even sometimes the little doubts creeping, and we're going to talk about that, the doubts creeping on all of these things, they held on, and by holding on, God was able to give them a lot of what they were promised. They may not have gotten everything that they were promised, but their future generations, which includes myself and yourself, have been able to benefit. Example, Abraham, he was Abraham before Abraham. That's a profound story to even go through. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so as I said, everything boiled down to faith, and this year a lot of things are gonna happen. But if you don't have faith, or if you're not steadfast in putting God at the forefront, and really and truly trusting Him, you're not going to see the fruits of what God has for you. You're going to be amazed. But the thing about it, with this amazement and the things that are going to happen, there's going to be doubts and worries. And it's going to cripple you a lot if you don't snatch them. If you don't, I don't want to say dispel them, because I think they're going to come, because you're just going to be like thinking like, how, when, why, things like that. But remember, we serve a God who can turn the impossible possible. Remember, so Him create everything, like, need I say more? But these are gonna creep in, and if we do not snatch them from when they start, when the doubt starts, like, God, I don't see how this is gonna happen. Or even if you don't think about God in the first instance, like, I really don't see how this is gonna happen. But we serve a God who makes the impossible possible. And as soon as these doubts comes, gonna be like, God, I don't see it. And be honest about it, because I'm very honest when it comes to God, like, with how I'm feeling, with how, especially in these past few days, with how I'm feeling and everything. Just be honest, and be like, God, I don't see how, but I'm gonna trust you, because if you could do this and that and take me this far into life, why can't you bring me further? So not only will you have doubts and worries, but the enemy is going to come, because he's going to see that you are on a trajectory where it's like, God is gonna be using you and pushing you and moving you and giving you things and all of these things. And him not like that. The devil does not like that. El enemigo? No, he don't like that, right? He don't like that. But the thing is, as children of God, we will always be tested, but you're gonna be even tested some more, like a pressure, pressure bust pipe, but it also builds gold or makes gold. So it's up to you to decide what you want to do, if you want to make gold or if you want to cave under this pressure. It's up to you, and the only way you're gonna make that gold is to continue staying with Christ, is to continue with God, walk with him every single day. You're gonna need him every single day. So don't think that you're gonna get up one day and because everything seems fine and dandy that you are fine. You need the enemy to fight, not the enemy. You need God to fight your battles each and every single day. Sometimes you don't even see the battles going around you, but guess what? Because you chose to get up that morning, because you chose to get up that day and say, God, you take control. Guess what? He's taking control, and him reigning the enemy and all of these things. So the enemy's gonna fight against you. And one way he did that was, I got sick. I'm still currently kind of sick. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm surprised I haven't coughed through this video, but yes, the enemy is going to do that. And guess what? You're gonna still push on. So the more all of these sicknesses, illnesses come my way, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep praying, because that's literally that I'm at that point where no matter what comes my way, I know my God is with me. And the thing about it, the final thing I want to say, it's not a genie kind of thing that I'm talking about, where you rub the little lamp and you get your wishes and all of them things there. Whatever God does is for his honor and glory. So you're gonna get some no's, and you're gonna get some waits, and you're gonna get some immediate yeses. We can't bend God to our will. That's not how the relationship with, well, at least for me, I saw that relationship they go. And a lot of these things that you're gonna get, you're gonna have to wait for them. God gave you the vision and you're like, I want it and I want it now. But God wants you to wait, because when he gives it to you at the right time, it will be that perfect time, and you're gonna see why. So yes, don't think that God is some magician or some genie in a bottle type of God. He's a God who's sovereign and who is holy and who just wants the best for us all. It's going to be an amazing 2022. Yes, we're going to chip and buck with toe every now and again, and that's fine. But it's going to be even good because God is with us. Let's win this year together because God is with us. So we're going to be having a lot of fun here on this channel. This is how I wanted to start off this year. And if you haven't liked, subscribed, all of that jazz, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and them things there, now would be a very good time to do so. I think so. Por supuesto? Sí, creo que sí. So go ahead and do all of that. You see all the handles here. And if nobody yet never tell you no, we'll love you know.